Hi everyone. So I don't even know if I wanted to necessarily make this video, but I thought it was important to talk about it because this is the first time I think I've ever been in a situation where there's been a collector's edition that I've gotten that I just was not excited to receive. And I actually totally forgot I ordered this thing. So today we're going to be going over the Sonic X Shadow Generations collector's edition that was supposed to be here a year ago. I was supposed to have this thing a year ago. They say they delayed it for quality assurance reasons. Let's see how accurate that is, because I also got an email from Limited Run Games, who has not had the best track record with these collector's editions. And if this collector's edition really does suck that much, I want to just return the damn thing, because I waited 2 years for this thing, right? There hasn't been a good Sonic collector's edition in years, and so this is the first good one that I think I've seen in a really long time. And I mean, it looked good in the promotions, but you know, I've seen unboxings of this of people that have gotten them, and like everyone has had something wrong with it, from like cracked CD cases to like weird looking figures. And this is not a cheap collector's edition. Again, I bought this 2 years ago, and for them to delay it for quality assurance to make sure that everything was perfect, for this to still happen to a bunch of people is just not exciting. And I don't like to talk about like negativity on the channel, but I also think it's important to like call out a company, especially if it's like if I waited 2 years for something and the quality assurance is just not there, like just to talk about it. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and open it up, and let's hope that I have one of the good collector's editions. Okay, so right off the bat, I just took this out of like the packaging box, and I will say this is a huge collector's edition. Hold up, let me just show you guys. That's fucking big. That's kind of cool, and I like that it's a big box with the game and everything. And I'll be honest with you, so far so good. I mean, I'm not saying that lightly. Again, I understand a lot of people have had shit experiences with this whole collector's edition, so let's see how good it actually turns out. But out of any box I've ever had for any of the collector edition game consoles or whatever, this is probably the biggest, other than the, you know, Zelda Wii U that I have. Okay, so as on the back you can see here, has some stuff. It kind of just looks like they put the box of the game on the back of the camera, but it's like not bad. It's pretty good. Actually, I think this is really high quality so far, at least. And I think this is really cool. I really like this. Okay, so first things first is the art book. And I will say, art book is pretty high quality. I'm gonna take a deep dive into this art book later, but I really like the artwork here, so I'll take a look at this later. But you know, it's a standard art book, and I always like having these. Art books are like really fun. Next up, we have a certificate of authenticity. So that's kind of cool that I have like 1 out of 18,000. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, you know, opening this up so far is not bad. It's actually a pretty good experience. Let's see. So this is cool. It's a keychain of Sonic and Shadow shoes. You can kind of hang this, keep it however you want to do it. All right, so this is a keychain. It's kind of cool. I dig it. I dig it. It's like classic Sonic's shoe, I guess. Come on, focus. There we go. So it's classic Sonic's shoe. Then we got, you know, modern Sonic's shoe over here. And then of course, our boy Shadow's Air shoes over here. I've heard people compare this to the Japanese one. I don't have the Japanese one, but I have this one, and I don't think this one's that bad. So far so good. So we got the steel case. Okay, I am a little impressed by this. So far, not bad. I'm honestly, the thing I'm most worried about is the statue. If the statue sucks, I will be really sad. But this game case is not bad. I actually really like it. Okay, so this is one of those things that I saw was either cracked or not cracked, and it was actually the soundtrack. So this is kind of cool. It comes in like a Dreamcast case, which I actually really think is quite awesome. Another thing is, let's see, let me open this up. Oh, I guess this is just for the game. Like if you just wanted to put the game in a Dreamcast case. Okay, it's not the soundtrack yet. But that's still not bad. I still kind of like that. I like that. I think it's a cute idea, you know? Oh God, please. Okay, let's see. This is the official soundtrack, and this is also not damaged. And what I really love about it is that it actually has both acts, Act 1, Act 2. Oh no, it doesn't have Act 2 of anything. that kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It just has act one of everything, but it has all the boss themes. It even has the, vocal theme from the little animated short that they did. So this is actually really cool. I like it. You don't get these soundtracks often, and they do end up going up in price by a lot later on down the road. We got some figures. We got some figures over here. It's 3 Chows. The dark Chow, the light Chow. Aw, man. I say aw, man, because I do have some smudges on the light Chow. You can't exactly see it, but they're there on his head. Like little blue marks. You can probably see it. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I'm trying to cope so hard. That's the worst thing I've seen so far, is that it has like a little bit of blue smudges. Like, I can always paint over that, I guess, myself. I shouldn't have to, but I might have to. All right, moving on to some scary stuff, some scary territory. I gotta get up for this. Okay, and finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, right? The figure. The figure, I actually thought the collector's edition was just gonna be this big, to be honest with you, so it's a lot bigger than I thought, but this is the figure. And this is the figure I'm hoping is cool. I hope it looks like this. Look at Shadow. Look at Shadow. Please hope he doesn't look like shit, because I've seen some wacky stuff with the way that he looks. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll find out right now. Fuck. Holy shit. First off, Sonic, he looks alright. Other than the fucking dent on his fucking forehead, and how light this feels, like, I actually don't think this is okay. This is like not. I don't like Sonic. I can get by it, maybe a little bit. What did they do to Shadow? He looks like he's seen things. Like, what is this? And like, there's like bumps on his like quills. Like, he's got like a skin condition or something. Man, I'm super disappointed. This figure really sucks. Like, that's super bad quality. Like, there's dents on. It's a no for me. I want it to be like, oh, you know what? I like this thing. And I'll be honest with you, even the Dreamcast part is so like light. Like, there's this power button, but this is like, oh, it's so empty. Like, this sucks. I am not happy with this. This figure sucks. Especially when you consider like the other figures you can get for this price range, right? Like, I know technically, what makes the whole collector's edition is like what it looks like as a whole, but like, dude, I'm not feeling this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not feeling this. Okay, so that's how it looks. If you look at it at a certain angle, it looks okay, I guess. For the price and the amount of time I waited, and especially because the amount of time I waited was supposed to be for quality assurance reasons, for those little imperfections and those little dents and stuff, it really kills it for me. I guess it doesn't look the worst. I've seen worse online. I've seen Shadow look really derpy. But there's still weird little things on this figure that, for the price, I'm just not happy with it. Shadow looks really derpy, and I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with this, especially for the price. Alright, so this is everything that's in the collector's edition. And I'm not gonna lie, limited run, you had me in the first half. Right? Like, if I look at this whole package, if I include the little Chow figurines, even despite the shit paint job and the dents on my figure, you had me in the first half when I was unboxing it and I saw the really nice quality box. I saw, this like really beautiful collector's edition art book. The steel case looked pristine. Thank God there was no damages on the unlike I've seen other people with damages on their casings for the Dreamcast case and also their soundtrack. Thank God I didn't have issues with that. So this is all not horrible. But for the price I paid and for the 2 years I waited, was this worth it? Absolutely not. For me to wait this long for this collector's edition and you delaying it for quality assurance purposes just to get these imperfections, I'm not really happy with it. But is it worth like going through the process of like going back and forth with a representative through email just to return it? Probably not. I'm probably not going to go through all that. I just think it's a little bit too much, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, they even try to like hype it up with like this certificate of authenticity or whatever, but if it's like authentic like mediocrity, then like what are we celebrating here? You know, I felt like it needed to be said. It needed to be said. I needed to talk about it because it was important, and I thought it was important to like kind of go over this unboxing and all that stuff. Until next time, guys, I'm gonna talk about a few other things coming up in the next few days. I took some time off for the holidays, but I have like 5 videos that I'm gonna be recording today and hopefully share them with you soon. So until then, take care and bye-bye.